Good evening, friends. Welcome to another video from Catalyst Trading Institute. Right? I hope everyone had a very good weekend. We did fantastic profits on Friday trading. I was less active in the second half with the forex trades because there was a non-farm payrolls data which impacts the currencies and the metals. Right? Coming to Bank Nifty analysis, हमने क्या देखा है? इनफैक्ट मैंने मार्केट ओपन होने के पहले ही दिया था एच डी एफ सी बैंक में कुछ न्यूज है एमएससीआई रीबैलेंसिंग को लेके जिसके कारण कोई फंड्स आउटफ्लो आर प्लान्ड राइट market reacted negatively to that news. If you see HDFC Bank chart, it reacted negatively and we first as market opened gap down. एक बुलिश मार्केट है उसमें जब इतना बड़ा गैप डाउन आता है बायर्स जो साइडलाइन में बैठते हैं वो पार्टिसिपेट करते हैं उस रैली पे राइट एंड अगर आप देखेंगे मार्केट यही लेवल्स पे कहीं खुला था 43,000 राउंड स्ट्राइक का भी सपोर्ट था और इस कैंडल का भी सपोर्ट था जो प्रायर रेजिस्टेंस था वो ब्रेकआउट बन गया यहाँ से मार्केट ने शार्प एक रैली दिया टुवर्ड्स द क्लोजिंग प्राइस ऑफ थर्सडे राइट वहां पे जब एक शॉर्ट बन रहा था बिकॉज देयर वर मल्टीपल रेजिस्टेंसेस हमने इमीडिएटली शॉर्ट नहीं लिया था हमने सेकेंड राउंड ऑफ सेलिंग में पार्टिसिपेट किया एंड हमें वहां पे मोर देन 1:6 1:7 प्रॉफिट मिला था मैं दो ट्रेड्स लिए थे दोनों ट्रेड्स इन बैंक निफ्टी वर वेरी गुड एंड हमारे स्टॉक पिक्स भी जो थे उन्होंने अच्छा प्रॉफिट दिया था अब कल के लिए बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन है विल दिस सेलिंग कंटिन्यू what is the impact that the data will have, right? So non-farm payrolls data was very positive for the Dow Jones. Dow Jones rallied, right? It has rallied by 400, 500 plus points in their trading session. Our SGX Nifty is also showing green. Does that mean that we would see green candles coming in Bank Nifty? I personally feel for tomorrow, wait and watch, right? The reason I'm saying wait and watch is because of late we are going away from the global markets. So global markets were continuously falling, we were rising. Now global markets have started rising. Will we continue the fall or not? Will that trend continue? That's a question that we don't have an answer to, right? We will try to analyze it through the charts. So कल क्या जो हमने फ्राइडे को देखा फ्राइडे को क्या हुआ फ्राइडे को वेरी सिंपली पुट राइट हम जो मार्केट हमारा खुला जस्ट गिव मी मिनट राइट या सॉरी हमारा मार्केट खुला एंड एक बाउंस लिया उसने गैप फिलिंग के लिए और वहां से इसने अपने ट्रेंड लाइन के नीचे क्लोज किया अगर आप देखेंगे एक परपेंडिकुलर जैसा ट्रेंड लाइन बना है ये मैक्सिमम पॉइंट्स जहां पे टच हो रहे हैं मैंने नीचे से नहीं लिया है बट अगर आप देखेंगे ये पॉइंट्स अगर आप खींचेंगे ट्रेंड लाइन लास्ट 2 वीक का जो भी प्राइस एक्शन लास्ट 1 मंथ का जो भी प्राइस एक्शन है एक्चुअली मार्केट ने अब उसके नीचे क्लोज किया है इज दिस bearish sign for market? The answer is no. If you actually see, right, every stage market जहां breakout दे रहा था मार्केट ने अपना पहला लेवल ब्रेक किया है ठीक है पहला सपोर्ट ब्रेक किया है मार्केट जब तक इस कैंडल के नीचे या इस दिन की जो सेलिंग थी इसके नीचे जब तक क्लोज नहीं करता है तब तक नए सेलर्स का मार्केट में आना डिफिकल्ट होगा इनफैक्ट मार्केट हर डिप पे जनरली स्विंग ट्रेडर्स इसको बाय करने की कोशिश करेंगे और मार्केट को हाई लेके जाने की कोशिश करेंगे ये जो स्विंग है ना पर्टिकुलर ये जब तक इसके नीचे नहीं क्लोज होता ये जो रेजिस्टेंस था तब तक मार्केट पोजिशनली बेस के ग्रिप में नहीं है राइट एंड शायद मार्केट अभी एक आध दो दिन अगर कंटिन्यूस 2 या 3 दिन सेलिंग आए बड़ी बड़ी लाल कैंडल्स के साथ तो देन वी कैन रिविजिट राइट बट फॉर द टाइम बी आई वुड लाइक टू फर्स्ट वॉच what is market trying to tell me, right? How has the Indian market reacted to the non-farm payroll data? ठीक है कल के लिए लेवल्स क्या निकल के आते हैं मेरे मार्केट अपने ट्रेंड लाइन के नीचे आ चुका है राइट अब यहाँ पे मेरे पास दो ऑप्शन है क्योंकि हेवी मात्रा में कॉल राइटिंग हुई है अराउंड 43,000 जबकि पुट राइटिंग बहुत ही स्केलेटल हुई है 40,000 42,000 42,500 राइट I would first want to observe market in the first 15 minutes. Now, for all practical purposes, this zone in the market, right? ये जो जोन है ना ये जोन अब एक रेजिस्टेंस बन जाता है इन द इंट्राडे चार्ट्स राइट ये पूरा जो जोन है ये बन जाता है एक रेजिस्टेंस जोन this is a good resistance zone for the market, right? 43,175 to 43,000, in fact 42,900 and ये पूरा जो जोन है ये 100 200 पॉइंट्स का, ये एक ट्रैप जोन है मार्केट में, राइट? इधर मार्केट को इसके पास कंसोलिडेट करके नेक्स्ट डे गैप अप से ओपन करके रीटेस्ट करके जाना पड़ेगा ऊपर, या तो मार्केट जब पहली बार यहाँ पे आएगा तो यहाँ से एक रेजिस्टेंस जरूर लेगा फॉर अ मूव डाउन. सॉरी, लेट मी जस्ट प्लेस दिस एट द करेक्ट पॉइंट. बट ये जोन अब एक ट्रिकी जोन है फॉर द मार्केट. यहाँ पे अगर एक फेक आउट देके भी अगर आप देखेंगे ये भी एक रेजिस्टेंस ही है, जहाँ पे सेलिंग के बाद एक पॉइंट से मार्केट ने एक पिवट बनाया नीचे के लिए. तो ये जोन के आसपास मैं अभी अवॉइड करूंगा टू टेक अ लॉन्ग ट्रेड, राइट? सो मेरे लिए कल पॉसिबिलिटीज क्या है? मेरे लिए पॉसिबिलिटीज सिंपली पुट ये है कि एक मार्केट टेक्स अ सपोर्ट समवेयर नियर दिस प्लेस. ये एक इंस्टीट्यूशनल स्ट्राइक भी है. कहीं यहाँ पे मार्केट अगर एक सपोर्ट लेता है तो मैं यहाँ से, अगर सपोर्ट लेता है, बुलिश कैंडल बनाता है या रेंज बना के फिर रेंज ब्रेकआउट देके रीटेस्ट करता है, मैं एक ट्रेड लूंगा फॉर द लेवल टारगेट्स ऑफ 42,800 एंड 43,050, राइट? गैप डाउन होता है तो डेफिनेटली मैं एक राउंड ऑफ सपोर्ट देखूंगा. अगर गैप अप खुलता है टिल 40 between 42,890 and 950, I will wait for a bearish candle in 5 minutes chart, right? Again, read bearish candle in 5 minute chart. I will take a trade for the targets of 42,660 and 42,550, right? ये रेंज में एक बार सपोर्ट मार्केट जरूर ले सकता है. अगर कैंडल्स रुक जाती है वहां पे तो अगर आप शॉर्ट पोजीशन में है तो भी क्विक इन एग्जीक्यूटिंग योर ट्रेड, राइट? Is market bearish for me? I am again saying market is not bearish for me, right? Buying, if I get, right, for tomorrow my quantity will be less, be it on the buying side or selling side. I want to observe in my mind, right? I'm continuously feeling that market will somewhere be between these two ranges globally, right? Non-farms payroll data was good. I think some participants would like to take the market up, but the way FIIs would position, and especially the HDFC, right? Friday was a knee-jerk reaction to the news. I want to see in follow-up, right, what happens there, right? So for tomorrow, keep these two levels in your mind. If market tomorrow, right, opens, forms a small range here, right, like this. Sorry, let me just draw the line. So if market actually tries to draw these range somewhere like this, you have a good probability of getting a trade and an upside, right? Either side, tomorrow probably 200, 250 points is the maximum move I'm anticipating, right? VIX shot up after a long time yesterday because of the news, right? For tomorrow, capital protection should be the key. We have had fantastic trading days, right? So I expect capital protection as the key thing. I would like to observe if there is something, right, I would put it on the Telegram chart, right? Now coming to the shares, right? Bank Nifty components. Now look at HDFC, right? There was a knee-jerk reaction. It has a gap here. Personally, between 1612 and 16, this entire zone, right, between 1612 to 1600, right, HDFC can take one round of support. So try to observe the price behavior in HDFC Bank. I personally, right, HDFC has broken the weekly highs, right? If we see, it has actually broken out of weekly highs. So this could actually be a profit booking at the higher levels, right? On a weekly candle, this is sweep. On a weekly candle, this is sweep. It can come all the way. If you see last time also when selling started, right? The selling started, it continued right up to 1320, right? This time it looks like it's consolidated at the top. Max it can come down to is 1590 to 1605, right? I personally am seeing if the news, right, has been digested by the participants on the MSCI rebalancing for tomorrow, or this entire week, it will give a doji kind of candle here and then resume its journey upside, because fundamentally, right, the stock has done nothing wrong. It's reacted to its news, right, which is fine by rebalancing, right, and which is planned in May 15th. I think the reactions, right, it's volume selling, right. So you would have a clear picture, right? Going to next chart, which is ICICI Bank. ICICI Bank, again, near its all-time highs, it's formed a pause candle. But if you see, right, at any given point of time, it has not taken out the lows, right? I'm expecting a sharp movement up. If I see the daily candle or 15 minutes, right, in ICICI, I personally am seeing a good candle, good buying candle emerging here once it takes out the 930, 935 levels, right? If you see, there is a trend line which is coming from the top. It has a resistance that it can take around 935. If it's a gap up above this level, wait and see tomorrow, right? Probably this could be the bank which could actually pull the bank Nifty charts higher, right? And this is trading near the all-time highs. If it's consolidating here, right, you could see this kind of pattern emerging this week in ICICI Bank. I again feel that if the news has been digested, HDFC is near its support. ICICI is not bad. See, this volume buying, right, which happened in the first candle has not been taken out. It happened at a support, right? Till you get a 2 candles in 15 minutes closing below these levels. This selling, right, is not very exaggerated, right? So watch out for buying tomorrow in some of these banks. If the buying resumes, you would see a good movement happening. But for that, you need a flat to gap down opening in Bank Nifty to actually take a trade till 42,850 to 42,950, right? Those zones. Axis Bank, slightly different story. The buying candles, right, which came in the last 15-20 minutes, actually you saw selling, not with volume, right? But importantly, Axis Bank has swept its swing lows here, right? It's swept. Now for tomorrow, if it comes and takes a support between 862 to 858, I would like to see the buying coming again till 874 and 880 levels, right? For me, if you see both the retail, both the corporate banks, right? ICICI and Axis Bank are looking good. HDFC Bank, I am seeing neutral, right? Personally, if you see this range, right, this trend line can be met sometime next week, right? This can be met sometime next week. This stock is looking promising for an upside move, right? If I try to connect this stock is looking good for an upside move, right? Because it's not taken out its lows. If you see, right, this sweep also it has done, but if I connect the lows in a long-term chart, right, this is still this area could be a good support for access to go long, right? Coming to Kotak, which saw along with HDFC, right, IndusInd fell the most. Kotak did see some selling in the end, but because MSCI rebalancing, right, this bank is gonna get benefited. Personally, we feel very strongly that this bank had a negative move to decay the option prices or to get stocks at a good rate, right? Definitely not bearish. If you see the 15-minute movement, right, it's actually coming near its prior breakout zone. If around 1910, 1908, this bank takes a support, this can actually go up. So Kotak, ICICI, Axis are looking good. HDFC is looking, we'll have to wait and watch, right? SBIN, again, personally, I did witness some selling here, but again, it's at a support around 574. Between 574 and 560, I'm looking at a support in SBI to go up. If it opens gap up, I am not chasing this stock. But again, this one looks neutral to slightly bullish. IndusInd was one chart which I was not very happy with. I personally felt it is bearish, right? Now, the supports, right, for this, I will have to wait and draw, but I personally feel till 1000, right? The stock can correct till 1000. Actually, this selling candle which it was trying to manage has been taken out on the fall which happened. So wait till 1000, between 1055, 1044. And over a long term, right, around 1000, right, is where this stock has a good support. I am personally seeing this candle to be breached, and support to actually come in somewhere here, right? Till this area, I am looking at an oscillation between these two, between the levels, right? So coming to to options, right? What are my good option picks? So it's a steep trend line, right? And generally, whenever a steep trend line gets formed, you see some sort of reaction on the counter side. So so here, right, till this point is not getting taken out, till this candle is not getting taken out, I don't want to buy this E for tomorrow, right? It's an institutional strike. So if there's a gap up and this candle starts closing, as in you get a closing above 240.57, right? I would buy it for these targets of 359 and 442, right? Um, 43,000 PE, I personally feel it has some space to come down, right? And actually, if you see the price action in the option chart also clearly suggested it did not, when the final selling happened, right? It did not go as high as the prior highs it had created in the option chart. I want to see the best place for me to buy this option, right, would be somewhere here in this zone, right? If I get it and it gives me a 1 3 minute bullish candle in put option, right? I would like to buy it for these levels of 339 and 470. At this level, put is not a good buy, right? For now, friends, these are the things that we are able to see in Bank Nifty chart and the components. मुझे अगर कुछ और दिखता है तो मैं टेलीग्राम में जरूर डालूंगा. Typically, I try to limit it to 1 to 2 trades, right? First trade in the morning, if there is a good setup which is formed. In second trade, sometime in the afternoon, right? After a range gets formed and broken out, right? So keep your eyes open, keep our notifications on, friends. The other thing is, again, YouTube channel, right? Please subscribe, share it with your friends and family members who are into trading or who wish to learn trading. We are teaching setups. We are actually posting a lot of detailed analysis, right? Which many people are not doing it, right? So I will try to come live, but for tomorrow, right, I will try to keep a live session around 2 o'clock, not before that. In the last part of the market, right, I'll try to come live. We'll try to see if we get a good Fin Nifty trade. It's Monday. Fin Nifty can move, and in the last 1 hour, right, the Fin Nifty movement would give a good premium movement in the option as well, right? I'll try and see if I can identify a trade and do it for you, right? For now, this is it. Please join the channel, like, share, subscribe, give your comments. In case you want to hear something else as analysis, right, let us know, right? For now, that's it. Thank you, everyone. Looking forward to meet you again in the next video. Thanks.